Andrew here with Astro Trends, bringing you a GameStop update. If you're new to the channel, what we do here is we combine astrological forecasting with traditional trend analysis to speculate on price movements in crypto and stock markets. So let's take a look at GameStop. I think last time we updated you, I think we'd already started to fall. We were maybe down here. We forecasted we get a little bounce. Pretty predictable really, but we had a little configuration there that suggested some retracing back up. Now we're holding this 50 moving average here over the last couple of days. But yeah, pretty much what we expect. We expected pullback, maybe test one of these lines of resistance. You see back here we get a pump, we fall below this line, usually touch this lower trend. We've made 2 touches of this lower trend line, so it's not especially confirmed, but it's just kind of what I'm seeing with the structure right now. Got another pump. We hold this upper trend line, maybe come down and touch down here. It's close to the 200 moving average, I believe I have activated. But we also dropped in this target here, June 24th, 9:30. We'll take a look at that on the astrology wheel in a moment, but that is our target for a move to the upside, another move to the upside. So I expect to see us maybe, it'd be all the better if we came down and just reset some expectations, or reset some, get the RSI a little lower, and just make the touch to one of these trend lines. I suspect maybe just the upper one, unless we get some kind of delayed price action on this astrological indication here. Maybe we will come down and touch this lower one, but I think it's going to look great and very predictable if we start to find more support on one of these lines. So I'll be looking to, I don't have a position in GameStop, not financial advice, but I'll be looking to possibly make an entry if this support plays out the way I expect, in advance by at least a couple of days of this line here on the 24th, probably more. I'm looking to get in this week probably, but let's take a look at the astrology. So this is today, but it's 12 hours ago. All right, so right now we got the moon opposite Sun Uranus, separating from that opposition, and about to make an opposition to Venus, which is conjoined with Jupiter. This is a very bullish indication right here. Jupiter 2 degrees 9 minutes, Venus at 2 degrees 4 minutes, so it's slightly separating, but with Jupiter being such a slow-moving planet, it's still very active. And actually it's getting ready to station retrograde, so it's going to move right back over it. We can get deeper into the way that can play out, of the signification of that going retrograde over a point. But for now, we'll stick to the short term. That's looking bullish though for tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe some more move to the upside tomorrow. Maybe just a little more pullback, but then maybe bouncing down off the moving averages. I don't expect to see a whole lot of upward momentum too soon before this June 23rd indication here. We'll get to that in a second. What else is going on? Mars is separating from an opposition to Mercury, so that's probably for the best. And also, anytime you see an especially negative astrological indication coming to an end, that in itself can be bullish. Something like that could keep the price down. Maybe not especially in this instance, but negative aspects to Mars and Saturn, or from Saturn and Mars, sometimes at the separating, the point at which that's separating, you see some upward price movement. So that's nice though, good indication for upcoming upward momentum. We got Mercury here and the Sun, about to trine Sun and Venus. It's like not especially highly energetic, but ultimately nice, easy action. Do have Venus opposite Mars here, Venus at 16, Mars at 18, so that's closing in. So that may be one thing that's kind of the biggest indicator or correlation to this this pullback here. At the apex of this transit, which will be on the 17th midday, we may see that may be an indicator for our low. So the lowest point we'll see here. Drop that in around there. So yeah, maybe we'll see, we'll find some support in this range. That's June 17th, like midday. I have it 9:30 here, but it's going to be a little later than that. Where's the moon going to be at that time? Yeah, square to Pluto, Saturn, not exact, but yeah, in the range. So I expect that we'll find our low in this area and start our pump in this area. Let's move forward to that bullish pump day. It's the 24th. Sun starts to close in on Jupiter. Venus starts to close in on Mercury. Looking really great. But I think it'll just be the beginning of a lot more action. It's later on with Venus and Mars together. But in the short term, we are looking good for some upward movement in this area. When we get to that point, when we see what kind of, if we can maybe break these highs, or maybe we'll, we have a little bit of resistance formed up there. This is our previous high, and then we had these two topping off here and here, so that's going to be difficult to break through, and so we're yet to see what kind of pump we get off of this configuration. We may get another smaller pump, or maybe we'll break those, and then maybe we'll pull back again. The important thing will be to maintain these trend lines. As long as those are maintained, we can expect a lot more upward movement. Even if they're broken, though, we just consider from there, but very bullish as long as these are maintained. Not financial advice, but if you found this video helpful or entertaining, please give a like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more updates on GameStop and other assets.